Welcome to the module of first module, that is Introduction to HRM. Let us first understand what is HRM. HRM is the process of employing people, training them, compensating them, developing policies related to them, and developing strategies to retain them. In this module, we will discuss three topics. First, we'll examine the responsibilities of HRM professionals. Then we'll see the difference between HRM and the personal management. And finally, we'll try to understand the skills needed for HRM. We'll now discuss responsibilities of HRM professionals. There are six main responsibilities of HRM professionals. First is staffing, second is development of workplace policies, third is compensation, fourth is retention, fifth is performance evaluation, and sixth is training and development. The first one is staffing. Staffing involves the entire hiring process from posting a job to negotiating a salary package. There are three main steps. First, development of a staffing plan that tells how many people should be hired based on revenue expectations. Second, recruitment, which involves finding people to fill the open positions. Third is selection, in which candidates are interviewed and selected and a proper compensation package is negotiated. The second one is development of workplace policies. Examples of workplace policies include leave policy, attendance and punctuality policy, internet users policy, dress code policy, etc. These policies are needed to ensure fairness and continuity within the organization. Typically, it is the responsibility of the HRM professionals to recognize the need for a change of or a change for a change of a policy or a new policy, seek opinions on the policy, write the policy, and then communicate that policy to employees. Thirdly, HR professionals need to determine that compensation is fair, meets industry standard, and is high enough to entice people to work for the organization. Compensation includes wages, salaries, allowances, and other benefits which an employer pays to the employee for the services. Compensation may be divided into two components, fixed and variable. The fixed component includes wages, salaries, and allowances paid to an employee irrespective of his or her performance. The variable component refers to compensation paid to the employees to motivate them to work more efficiently. The variable component is also called as incentives. The incentives may be monetary or non-monetary. The monetary incentives include bonus, commission sales, or profit sharing plans. The non-monetary incentives include assignment of challenging jobs, recognition, etc. Such incentives help the employees sustain interest in the job and motivate them to work hard. They also provide job satisfaction. Retention involves keeping and motivating employees to stay with the organization. Compensation is a major factor in employee retention, but there are other factors as well. Majority of employees leave a company for reasons such as challenges with their manager, poor fit with organizational culture, and the poor workplace environment. Costs of losing employees, also called as a turnover, can be direct and indirect. Direct turnover costs include the cost of living, replacement cost, and transition cost. Indirect turnover costs include the loss of production and the reduced performance. Reduction in turnover not only saves money but also leads to the healthy organization. It is not only important to retain employees but also to conduct fair and consistent evaluation of employee performance. Performance evaluation is also called performance appraisals, performance assessments, or employee appraisals. HRM professionals need to design a performance appraisal process that would encourage positive performance and behavior. Appropriate methods of performance evaluation must be used since it forms a basis for pay raises, promotion, and legal disciplinary actions. HRM professionals also need to develop procedures to handle different types of performance issues. The last area of responsibility for HRM professionals is training and development. Organizing well-structured employee orientation program for new employees, make them productive quickly, and get them connected with the organization. HRM professionals need to design training programs for all employees so that the employees can continue to grow and develop new skills in their job. This results in higher productivity for the organization. Training is also a key component in employee motivation. Employees who feel they are developing their skills tend to be happier in their jobs, which results in increased employee retention. Finally, HRM professionals are responsible for organizing career development programs for all or selected employees to help them improve personally and professionally. Let us now discuss difference between HRM and personal management. Companies earlier used to have personal management department, which have now evolved into human resources management department. What is the difference between personal management and HRM? The key difference is that HRM is more strategic than being a mere support function. While personal management focused on administering of policies, HRM focuses on helping to achieve strategic goals through people. While personal management organized standalone training programs, HRM is responsible for employee development through employee orientation, different types of training programs, and career development programs. HRM focuses on sharing responsibility with line managers in all areas of people hiring and management. Thus, instead of creating cost within an organization, HRM contributes to the profit objective of the organization. Let us discuss the skills needed for HRM. A company does not need to set up a department with a lot of specialists for HRM. The role of HRM professional can be executed by one or more managers or the business owner in a small company. In some companies, one person is designated for HRM, while in some others, a team or full-fledged department is set up with a manager. In either of these cases, following skills are crucial for one responsible HRM. First, being able to organize and multitask is necessary. A typical person managing human resources may have to deal with an employee issue 1 minute, then switch and deal with recruiting. In this job, files must be managed and an HR professional is constantly working in different areas of the business. Communication skills are necessary in HRM as well. The HRM professional must be able to communicate good news, that is hiring a new employee, bad news, that is layoffs, and everything in between, such as changes to policy. People skills such as being able to manage a variety of personalities, deal with conflict, and coach others do add value. Specific job skills such as computer skills, knowledge of employment law, writing and developing strategic plans, and general critical thinking skills are important in any type of management, but especially in human resource management. A sense of fairness and strong ethics are necessary for HRM. Ethics is a concept that examines the moral rights and wrongs of a certain situation. Because HR works with a variety of departments to manage conflict and negotiate union contracts and salary, the HR professional needs ethics skills and the ability to maintain confidentiality. Finally, understanding the particular business, knowing the business strategy, and being able to think critically about how HR can align itself with the strategy are the skills that will make HR professionals valuable.